Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Game Time Go, where today we are in front of the GCPD building ready to sneak in. But before we do that, I think I'm gonna go take out this GCR tower really fast and have a quick travel point back here. Fast travel point. So last episode we were investigating the murder of Black Mask, and we needed some further information from the GCPD to get into the criminal database. So we are here to sneak into the GCPD, but not before we do this first, or attempt to do it. I might just skip this altogether. Let's see. What is a good place to start? Oh no, I can't do that yet. I don't have the gloves. Okay, a bunch of thugs are here.
Oh, jeez.
Huh.
Hey, I want to see this.
Block him. Kick you, block you. Break you.
This mask is mine.
And we do a little bit more fighting. Oh, that's a miracle that didn't hit.
Oh, they're fighting with
That. You. Ah, he got me. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you.
What you gonna do, huh?
There we go. Break you. Block you. Block you. Who's next? Block you. Oh my god. And now do this. Whoa.
Ready for round 3 then? Let's see what you can do. Oh, right. There are also some things we should discuss, but we can attend to them when you're finished. Assuming you can finish.
I see what you're doing, Enigma. You're just scared.
Giving up? Don't be sad. Your mind's just not built for this sort of thing.
We'll see. And there we are. And property.
I'm moving the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully.
I will not. So how exactly do we get out of here? I gotta do this. Now pull that down.
Oh boy, you sure showed that crate who's in charge.
You're just mad because I figured out your puzzle. And now time to open this. Enigma is so sarcastic sometimes. Now, where to? Oh, there we go. And here we are. There we go. Open this.
Another day, another door. They're just no match for you.
I bet you won't say it's his face though. I bet you won't say it's his face. Stop you.
Watching you figure that one out was a real treat. I'll make sure the next one is even more provocative.
This isn't a game, Enigma.
Oh, but it is. And one you're more than welcome to stop playing. Now you need to stop interfering with my work. Tackling these towers is one thing, but my handlers, my data, my network relays, those aren't meant for you, so back off!
Someone's a little mad. Time to get out of here. Is there exit? Oh, a door. Perfect. Now, if you do play the Wii U version of this game, or if you have played the Wii U version, on the gamepad you see the map, And besides seeing the map, oh, where's it? Oh, there it is over there. And besides seeing the map, you can see a lot of Enigma's little relay points.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Like wow, really? He can't jump to that. Like where a lot of his
Available units calling status.
what are they
Possible
called?
assignment incoming.
His network relay systems. Destroy all relays to access Enigma's headquarters. To gain access to Enigma's headquarters. Yeah, so you can see a lot of the relay points on your map on the Wii game pad. So here we are. Now we get to do this. Obviously, we want to take out the sniper first. So, take a nap. Doom doom doom. So yeah, guys, how many people plan on buying Arkham Knight when that comes out? I cannot wait. Oh, speaking of that, today I got some horrible news today, and I hate this. I hate, like, I knew it was gonna happen, but somehow in my heart, I was hoping it didn't. It's not anything personal or anything. It has to do with gaming, and it really frustrates me how they're doing this. And I know you guys are gonna say, but you knew what company it was and everything. But today, I got to see some of the announcements EA made for Star Wars Battlefront. And I know what everyone's saying. Well, it's EA. What did you expect? But like, I really thought they might do something different here. Just so they can clean up their act. You know, it's Star Wars Battlefront, and you know, I thought LucasArts and Disney was really gonna keep a tab on them, but oh my God, they just. If I'm not mistaken, every Star Wars Battlefront game, there's two: Star Wars Battlefront 1, Star Wars Battlefront 2. And if I'm not mistaken, each one of them had a prequel. Had the prequel playable. You know, the prequel movies playable, which is the Clone Wars and the droids, and I love those parts. Those parts are some of my favorite parts of the game. I like playing as the clones and the droids better than I do the rebels and the Empire, just because I don't know, they feel so different to me. The rebels and the stormtroopers from the Empire, they feel so similar to me somehow, but the clones and I guess they're just. And the droids, the robots, they feel so different. And I don't know why, but they're more fun, you know? They're more fun to me. I have a lot more fun when I get to play with the droids and the clones and all that, etc., etc. And yeah, I was highly disappointed when EA made the announcement today that there will not be any prequel era okay, what's this? Can I get that? There will not be any prequel era stuff put into the game, content put into the game right away. And another thing, I didn't really care about the space battles. I really didn't, but a lot of people did, and that's disappointing also, because I would have loved to see, like, at a point I would have loved to see the space battles done. Especially in the graphics, because the graphics are amazing. If you've seen the screenshots of the game, they look incredible. But you know, EA really disappointed me again. I know it was EA. I shouldn't expected anything from them, but I don't know. I just feel so disappointed. They already have plans for DLC. The game hasn't even come out and they already have DLC planned. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, I feel as a developer, you should make the game first and then do the DLC later. Don't have DLC in mind while you're making the game, you know? And if you're gonna do DLC, don't do all that BS DLC, you know, that's not worth it. Like, I just feel very disappointed by this news. I really am disappointed. And that was one of my favorite games, Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's probably my favorite game in the franchise and probably one of my favorite games to play on the PlayStation 2. So seeing that happen was a really big bummer for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but yeah, it was a big bummer, and I don't even feel like getting the game anymore. It's just gonna be riddled with DLC, and that's the thing. If I buy it, I know I'm gonna buy the DLC, at least the Clone War DLC. And I just feel so wrong. The game is, first of all, if you never played Star Wars Battlefront, the game is a third-person shooter based obviously on Star Wars.
To find the server room without being discovered.
And I'm also not only is it a third-person shooter, they made it. Okay, hold on. I lost my train of track. Train of thought. Sorry, train of track. Where did I get that from? I'm gonna start saying that, train track. I lost my train track when I'm talking. It is a Star Wars Battlefront. Is
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Let's level up really quick before we get into any more stuff. So yeah, it's a third-person shooter, at least the original two, where EA made it into a first-person shooter. That was the first shot that really got a lot of people hyped up and mad about EA doing this, because the third-person shooting is really fun. The first-person shooter, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just don't like it. And yeah, so that was the first shot in the dark that they did, obviously. And then the second one was this one right now. A lot of people are reacting bad to it. The whole point that they're not gonna add the Clone War era wars to and the battles in the space. Those were two big points. A lot of people liked. I personally didn't like the space battles. I think they took too long. I would have loved to see them in HD, but I think they took too long, and I sucked with the planes anyway. So planes, jets, whatever they're, TIE fighters, X-wings, whatever. I sucked with them anyway.
Against that many armed men, I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
So to me, that wasn't too much of a devastating move, but the not adding the prequel stuff really did turn me off, though. It really did. I loved the Clone Wars part of the game. It was the major point of the second game. It was the major point of the second game. It was the campaign mode. How the clone troopers turned into stormtroopers. That's the basic. You know, it goes through all that. The betrayal. Oh, I forgot to unlock the door. The betrayal of the clones to the Jedi Council, etc., etc. And you know, serve and protect. You know, I really am disappointed. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys even like Star Wars Battlefront?
What if Captain Gordon allowed all
I mean, I really was disappointed. I really was. And
little prison riot right here in GCPD. We got a 1041.
I just turned in there without even throwing the smoke through it. Oh, he got me. Yeah, so how do you guys feel about that? You know, I don't know what I would say. EA, why would you do that? I mean, honestly, EA is gonna keep on doing what it's doing until their sales start falling. Then they're gonna decide to change up their strategy or whatever they call it, their game plan. But so us as a consumer decide to stop buying their games, then they'll, you know, and EA's done this before. You know,
what is this disruptor?
You know, they always do that. They always have baked games and then they riddle them with DLC so you can continue to buy them. They charge you like $60 for a game, and then they charge you like $40 for like add-on content.
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
And like, you guys gotta understand, I don't hate DLC. I hate DLC when it's done wrong. Does that make sense? Like, I don't have a problem with add-on content like after the game comes out, but I like it if it's done right. That's when I like the DLC. When it's done right, as in instead of charging for something that should be in the game, you know, you make the game completely and then you add something to further add to the experience, you know? Like, I don't know, DLC can be a good thing when done right. That's all I'm trying to say, you know. And EA is just really, come on.
Alright.
Like, how are you? I hate when companies talk about DLC before the game even comes out. Like, the game isn't even finished being developed, you know? It's not even, you know, and they're already talking about their plans for DLC. And I hate that. I hate that about that. I hate that so much. Just work on the game, then DLC can come later, you know? In whatever form. And like I said, I'm not against DLC. I just don't like this kind of DLC.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's when he round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Like that day one DLC stuff, like if it's day one DLC, I feel like it should be in the game. You should be able to put it in the game. You had time to put it in the game. You just didn't want to put it in the game. Like, I think Titanfall had day one DLC. Like for the Transformers, really? Why didn't you just add that onto the game? You had plenty of time. You know, the games are usually done, if I'm not mistaken, way before their release date. Well, not way before, but you know, they have time. So if you were able to make DLC for day one, you were able to add that to the game if you really wanted to. And yeah, that's what I hate, you know, people who add day one DLC. And there we go. EA Titanfall was an EA game.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Barbara Gordon? Is that her? Yeah, guys, so let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the whole EA Battlefront thing. Do you care? Do you not care? You never played Battlefront and you thought about picking this one up? You played the other Battlefronts, etc., etc. Just let me know, guys. What do you guys really think? Let's see. Let's clear the room. Enough rambling about Battlefront.
Christmas Eve and the storm.
Maybe we should talk more about Arkham Knight coming out soon. You know, I'm really excited for Arkham Knight. You know, I'd love to see. I hope it's supposed to be a ginormous game. Like, it's supposed to be really big. So one thing I really hope for in Arkham Knight is the other Batman characters being playable. Like, I really like playing as Robin in the. Harley Quinn DLC for Arkham City. I really like that. You know, that's what I mean about DLC. That DLC was done right. The game was finished. They put it out there, and then they added the Harley Quinn stuff. And I think that's perfect. You know, and it furthered the experience. It gave you, like, at least I think an hour or two more of gameplay. And you got to play as Robin. And you got to rescue. You were the one rescuing Batman instead of Batman rescuing you, etc., etc. So that was pretty good DLC. And I like when they do DLC like that, that furthered the storyline. I think Mass Effect was one of the few games EA was able to do right with DLC. Was, I think, not all of it, of course, but some of it. A lot of the DLC for Mass Effect was actually done pretty well as far as storyline is concerned. Got you. Yeah, but one thing I really do hope for is that there are more playable characters besides Batman. That'd be fun. That'd be incredible. Like being able to play as Robin, you know, get like at least a mission with Robin. You know, I'm not asking for like an entire story based around Robin, but you know, Red Hood. There's Red Hood DLC. I think it's free, right? I think it's free. I don't know. I don't know about that. Or no, is Red Hood even DLC? Is he? I don't remember. But that is fine. That is fine. Like I'd love to play as a Red Hood also. Let's see, get down there.
And you'll all be out of work.
You got a gripe against this guy or what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to get up here.
I've tracked down some tough perps in my...
There we go. So you know, I can't wait for that. You know, I really, since it's such a big story, I really do hope that more people are playable. Like Catwoman. Catwoman was playable in Arkham City. Maybe she'll be playable again. And another guy I like to see playable is a Robin. Get Robin more involved into the story. I would love to see that, and I just want to do this. So yeah, guys, that was a little bit past the episode, usual length. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you guys, whoa, there's still people. I didn't even notice that guy. Well, that's what I get for rambling on. Not paying attention. That's what I get. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow, come back tomorrow for a new episode as we get further into the GCPD. We saw Barbara Gordon. We talked a lot about Star Wars and DLC today. And, yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get into the criminal database and get exactly what we wanted after doing the GCR tower and all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you guys like this game, consider buying the game. If you guys like the video, consider buying the game. You know, it's always a different experience for everyone that plays it. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with a new episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.